I'm a district administrator in a K-12 school district. I oversee a lot of the digital learning efforts within our district, from professional development all the way through to the instructional technology support for teachers, as well as overseeing our help desk, so making sure that technical support is provided when there are technical issues or questions. One of the main reasons I chose this program was I'm a full-time employee. I didn't want to have to put my career on hold to be able to pursue a doctorate degree, so the online portion was really nice. I also liked the one-week seminars, so I knew that it was in the summer, usually kind of during an off-season, so I was able to take that time away from work without having to actually be in a program on the weekends or during the day. So the online program was nice. I also was able to see that the program was being researched by the faculty that were designing it, so it was nice to know that there was a lot of thought put into the development of the program and the design of the program. It was very thoughtful and strategic. So the program definitely made me think about and reflect on my own professional practice. A lot of the research that we would review, a lot of the activities that were preparing us for the dissertation process would ask us to reflect on our current career and problems of practice and how we could apply some of the theories and research to those problems of practice. So that was a big benefit. It made me understand a lot more what was going on in my own district by knowing what the research was saying, what was in research and literature, and how it applied to what I was currently experiencing. So bridging that, the scholarly side with the practitioner side of things was really beneficial. So the work-school life balance was interesting, especially at the beginning, but I truly think that they prepare you during that first week of orientation. They actually make you sit down and write about it and plan out how you're going to do your work, when you're going to do it. So there's a lot built into that first semester that asks you as a student to reflect on how you're going to manage your time. Even if you plan, you don't realize how much it's going to impact your personal life. So it's definitely it's an area that you have to be willing to sacrifice for a little while, but I do think that there's opportunity in the program for them to kind of guide you into being successful. Yeah, so I've had experience presenting usually at a lot of district or more of the state type conferences, but this program really allowed me to write some presentations. I did a literature review that I'd done for a class actually got published, and then I was also able to take a small project that I worked on one of the courses and do a presentation at site. So there was definitely opportunity for me to do more than just the coursework. I was able to add to it and then go do conferences or publish papers based on the work I'd already done for class. So my research interests are primarily around large-scale adoption or implementation of technology. So how do you make it work, not just in one small successful area, but how do you expand that out? And then how do you sustain it? How do you keep success going over time when you're implementing technology? So a lot of program evaluation, implementation, and sustainability research. I would say that one of the biggest benefits is the faculty. I think that they bring both their knowledge and experience, but they're also really aware of what it takes to be a working professional who's also in a doctorate program, and so they do a really good job of supporting you. And then the cohort model is really beneficial. I can't imagine doing this in another program where I didn't have people at the same time as me going through the same courses and being able to have that connection online. A lot of people think that just because something's online that you're not going to get to know people, but they give you spaces to be able to talk and communicate and collaborate. You really get to know people even though you've only seen them once a year for 3 years.